I'm gonna see if I can film out here. There was a woodpecker out here a minute ago. Chickadee dee 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 dee. Chickadee dee 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 dee. It's such a beautiful day, isn't it? I see birds down there by the... See if I can zoom in on it for you. Let's see if I can go anymore. They're going up into that thing. There's one under the hammock there. Chickadee dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. I think they're picking bugs off of the what is it? It's something that sucks in the mosquitoes. Anyway, I think they were picking the bugs off there. Chickadee dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Trouble with opening the window like this is it sucks the heat out from downstairs. Chickadee dee 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 dee. Chickadee dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Chickadee dee dee dee. It's a beautiful day. I need some snowshoes so I can walk out there. Chickadee dee 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 dee. Boy, it feels nice and warm. Are you in there watching over the wood stove, Willem? Willem? Yes? Are you watching over the wood stove?
What?
Are you watching over the wood stove? Okay.
It's almost needed to be shut down.
It's really nice. Chickadee dee dee dee. I'll put that there so they'll start coming over here. Such a beautiful day, but very cold. It's 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Minus 10 Celsius is the same as plus 10 Fahrenheit.
No, it's more than that.
No, it's about the same. Look at the thermometer.
The thermometer.
Mhm. There's always someone to tell me that I'm not quite right. And probably I'm not quite right. But I'm right enough. See, I'm up here in the tops. On the top of the hats. And the gourds. I use this rack for drying things.
Okay, it's about minus 11 and about 14 Fahrenheit.
Well, minus 10. What's minus 10 Celsius with what is that Fahrenheit?
Okay, so...
Well, look at the thermometer.
Well, it's maybe plus 15 or 16 Fahrenheit, something like that.
Are you sure?
No.
No, I think you're wrong.
Okay.
I looked at the meter. Nothing as good as the inside of an orange peel. It's also good for you. It only works on navel oranges though. So I've been up here today, tidying up a little bit. Looks like my stuff needs to be tightened up. And you could break us off. What did you find out?
What?
What did you find out?
We're just trying to go get them, so...
Well, just look at the thermometer.
Yeah, well, it did. It's minus 11 Celsius and minus plus 40 Fahrenheit. So it's maybe if it's 10, maybe
Does
16
it
Fahrenheit.
does it not have 10 on the thermometer?
No,
Really?
it does not. 0 and 20.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, so then the Fahrenheit, the Celsius degrees are 9/5 as width as as wide as the Fahrenheit degrees. So 10 Celsius
This is not
about
charging.
18 Fahrenheit difference, and so 18 minus from 32 is 16 Fahrenheit is left. So that minus 10 Celsius was 16 Fahrenheit. Anyway,
Chickadee dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. I saw him chickadee hopping him. There he is on the table. There's 3 chickadees here now. Chickadee dee dee dee. Chickadee dee dee dee. Chickadee dee dee dee. Chickadee dee dee dee. Dee 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 dee. Chickadee dee dee dee. Chickadee dee dee dee. Chickadee dee dee dee. That's Beethoven. I think. Who is that?
Mozart.
Mozart. Isn't there a Beethoven piece that's like that?
No, not really.
My favorite Beethoven piece. That's it. day in the life.